Welcome back, guys. This is Dr. Beans again, and this is Break the Beast. Now, it's been a couple of days since I did my last recording, and in the last recording I didn't end it how I wanted. Instead, you saw me and Shalem going to the Twilight and fighting some bosses, and I think there's still one more that we need to do, which I saw, which we'll probably do at some point. But I am back on the little island that I showed you guys at the start of the last episode, on top of one of the massive trees, and yeah, it's looking pretty cool. It does look like this tree and that tree is despawning for some reason, and I'm not too sure why. I haven't done anything on that tree, so it's a little weird that it's doing that. But on this one, if we go, where is it? Down here. You can see I hollowed it out, and I have a pretty nice idea what I want to do with this one, and I don't know if I want to do the same with that or not. But yeah, let's jump down and go have a look. Whee! That is so cool. It took quite a while to do this with efficiency 5x, and I got a ton of wood. But yeah, my idea for this is either to have water flowing down and power some I can never remember what these are called, hydrokinetic pumps or something. Where are they? It's one of the really high torque engines. Right, there it is. Yeah, hydrokinetic engine. Fairly easy to make. It does require quite a bit of steel though. Not that one. But yeah, I've got 5 of them at the moment. So yeah, the idea is for that to generate its max potential power, the water has to flow down and hit the paddles from at least 64 blocks high. So the idea is maybe have water flowing down, and then over here we'll just have where are they? There they are. Some of these hydrokinetic engines to generate some power. And the other thing is, if you chain them together, then it actually doubles. Where's my? There it is. It doubles the power, or it adds the power each time. So as you can see, it is generating 1.049 megawatts at the moment, and each single one only generates. Oops! Oh shit! Did not want to do that. Half of that, basically. Let's fix that quick. Oh, actually. This one. But yeah, I do love those engines. They are probably my favourite ones so far. Look at that. I don't like water flowing like that. This probably won't do anything. Forget, let's leave it. But yeah, made 5 of those. There's 3 down this here. That was me just messing about. But yeah, there's a couple of things I want to show you guys. The first was this tree. The plan is to get my arcane ball and drill all the way down to bedrock. So yeah, the water would flow down, and I might have, depending if you can do this, I don't know if you can put one paddle or engine here and another one here and they both generate the same, or if you put another one of these engines just below, if that counts as still a 64 high water drop. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, that is one of the ideas for this area. The other idea I had was for a storage room, using logistic pipes and barrels. So you would basically not align, but yeah, you would line the walls of this hollowed out tree with barrels and logistic pipes, and that would be your entire storage. I'm not sure if this tree would actually be big enough because it does narrow towards the top, but you could fit quite a fair amount of barrels in here, and I think it would look pretty cool doing that. And then also if you extend it all the way down, that would pretty much have enough barrels for every single item in Minecraft or in this mod pack. So I'm still debating on that. We'll see how that goes. What else have I got to show you guys? I'll show you that in a sec. These are my chests for the arcane ball that are set up. Got the thermal expansion pipe, item duct, and yeah, they just fill up these chests. That's all they do. For them to work properly, you need servos, which you can right click with an item in your hand, and here you just set if it's redstone powered, how many items per tick or whatever you want to pull out, what kind of items you want to pull out, and a whole bunch of stuff. But for me, just leave it all blank, and it pulls stacks of items out each time. And it's cool because each of these is separate, so this can have an item in it and that can have an item in it, so you can have two separate filters on a single, well, pretty much a single connection up there, which is pretty cool. You couldn't do that before. Right, these two engines is powering my grinder for lube, which you can see in the tank over there. Got my canola seeds that's being harvested by golems outside, which I'll show you guys in a sec. But yeah, interesting little, well, not that interesting, but to get enough power and rotations from these two engines, I had to put in this CVT unit, which allows you to change the speed and torque ratios up to a max of 32. You can change that to whatever you want, which is pretty cool. And then click speed if you want to change it to torque. You can also have it redstone controlled, which is pretty cool. I haven't messed around with it too much. These were quite expensive to make. It's 8 leather per 1 HSLA steel ingot. Doesn't use any lube. Well, you have to put lube in, but it doesn't use anything afterwards. It's pretty cool. Got a gearbox here, so this let's see, you get 32 rotations per second from there. This one adds another 32, so it's 32 times 32, which I'm not sure off the top of my head is, it's probably close to 1,000. And then this one times it by 8 again, and that gives you a final rotation speed of 8,192, which is it's pretty good. And it does grind these fairly quickly. Obviously you'd be able to get more speed the more engines you add, but for now this is doing pretty good, and it's filling this tank up quite nicely. Now this is the open blocks tank. It's very cheap to make, and the animation of the liquids inside just moving about there is pretty cool. I haven't noticed too much lag from this, but I think I'm going to swap this out for a iron tank, because I do quite like the looks of those. Now what else? Right, so I've got my arcane ball as well. As you can see, it's dug 2 holes down here. This is, I'm going to do this all along here, and this is where my main base is going to be pretty much. So for now, I've got my one focus in there and a pretty decent pick. So yeah, it does rip through this. I still need to add Essentia, a jar of Essentia, which will speed it up, but I couldn't remember which one it was, so it wasn't working, but I think I remember which one it is now. Can't remember if it's auto or I can't remember the other one. But anyway, if we jump down here, we'll go to my other engines. Whoosh. And you can see, what's this? Where are you? Where is the skelly? I bet it's up there. Oh, there it is. There you are. Right. I probably need to come explore this. Right, anyway, let's go back to this. So I've got my 3 engines here. What I was originally doing is I was messing with the bedrock breaker. Oh, you can... What happened here? Ah, that's interesting. I wonder... Or did I just... I'm pretty sure I had the breaker here. So I wonder if it just keeps on going for a couple of blocks before you have to move it. I'll have to test it out. But anyway, got my 3 engines there. It is outputting 1.5 megawatts. Yeah, a little bit still good. And it's putting power into the, what's this coil? Industrial coil for me. At the moment it's at 84.5 gigajoules, which is pretty good. That allows me, I'll show you this as well. Whoops, I hate when that happens. I found out that if you are swimming up, let's have food first, up water, and you also, whoops, come on, yeah, there we go, and you hold right click with your sort of the Zephyr and jump, you fly up in water stream. That is pretty good. That's faster than a jetpack, I think. So I thought that was quite amusing. Now, yeah, let's quickly go out. Whoops. Come on. I need to get a better way in and out of here. I'll show you guys my golems. That's harvesting the canola seeds. 2 of them, one harvests and replants, and one just gathers and puts in the chest. That's pretty cool. And I also have 2 golems over here doing reeds. Same setup as there. Harvest the reeds, replant them, and the other guy collects. Got my nether portal set up and my mining wall portal set up. Got a Twilight Forest portal up there. Right now, the thing I wanted to show you guys is this. This is the shell storage unit, and in here we also have the shell constructor. This is from the sync mod, and what this allows you to do is, let's jump in. As you can see, I can select another character of mine up there, and it tells you the coordinates it's at, and if you select it, off we go. Look at that, how freaking awesome is that? Whee! And I have to wait a sec because of my lag, which I hope will be sorted out one day. And I'll probably have a bit of trouble getting out of here. Why did I do that? Excuse me. But yeah, the idea is you go, lag. Right, go in, cancel, let's go out, let's go back in. This, man, did I break it? Nuts, I don't know. Unless, maybe it's, right, forget, I'm not going to worry about it. But as you saw, you can go in and select another character anywhere in the world, or any of the other worlds, and it's pretty much a brand new character. It doesn't keep the inventory you have right here, and it also doesn't keep the XP you have, but what I have noticed is that it keeps the knapsack and it doesn't matter to which secondary shell that you would go to, it always keeps the knapsack, and if you die in one of your shells, the knapsack contents breaks and you have to go pick it up where your shell died, which is rather annoying. But yeah, that is it for up here, I think. Yeah, that's all good. So what I'll do is I'm going to do a bit more work in here, probably dig this all the way down. I might switch out this tank and all that, and then I'll bring you guys back when I've got a bit more done, or if Chillum and I go to the toilet and fight the other guy, the other boss over there, it'll probably be a clip of us doing that and possibly end the episode there. But if not, I'll see you guys in a sec. Wow, just look at that. Isn't that pretty? It feels so awesome in here. But it's noisy, but I can probably hear that. But yeah, this is the start of the storage room. So I changed the barrels I had here before from the normal barrels to the barrels from the Jabba mod, and these are pretty damn cool, but quite expensive. I've used up so much wood making all these upgrade slots, and what are these called? Storage upgrade slots. It's insane. Give you an example. A normal barrel is just that without the chest. So yeah, this costs 2 more logs, which is 8 planks to make a chest. Then for these upgrades you need fences and wood, fences and iron, gold and diamonds. I haven't made any of the others yet, but yeah, I might want to go for obsidian ones. As you can see, I've been quite busy in here making all that. This dolly is so cool too. You can pick up these barrels with all their items in, move it somewhere else, put it down, and yeah, it's just pretty damn cool. So I've only upgraded some of these barrels with the ones that gather the most. So sand, cobble, dirt, gravel, coal, flint, redstone and reeds. But I think I might have to do it for all the others too. Now this cable is what powers the LP system. It goes down there to the logistics power junction or something, and all the way up there, when we get there, is the solar array that powers it. But just to show you guys this bit here, there's the power junction. I think it's called a power junction, I'm not too sure. All of these are done, and a couple down there, but at the moment, where's my wrench? I've only got, come on, why am I lagging? Don't like that. That's all I've got in there at the moment, the polymorphic item sync module. So it allows me to send stuff down and they get placed into a barrel, but if I want anything I'm gonna have to come down and get it, which is a bit of a pain. So I need to make the supplier module, I think it is. I can't remember. But yeah, that's what I'm currently working on, along with a couple of other things. But if we go to the top here, I'll show you guys what else I've been doing. Come on, there we go. So loud. So there's the solar panel, and that goes all the way to the top with a little hole for the sunlight to come through. So then that powers the whole LP system. Now you might wonder what this is for. Basically, the Jabba barrels take in items and they output them as thermal expansion ores. So you can chuck all the copper ores of all the mods in here, get sucked into the barrel, comes out, and it comes out as the thermal expansion copper. Let's see if I can demonstrate it for you guys quick. Nope. No, where's all my copper? Wow, I really am lagging, and I'm not too sure why at the moment. Let's have a quick look. I'm not done loading anything. this one. Copper. Right, what else is there? No, that should do. So, if we put in thermal expansion copper, suck it up, come on. There we go. You won't see it in there, it's pretty much just going to pop down here. If we give it a sec. I hope, anyway. Unless it already got pulled out. So look. Right, okay. Okay, there it is. Thermal copper. For some reason, the logistic pipes does have trouble pulling stuff down. So I need to look into that. But if we put in forestry copper, like so. I need to make some opaque tubes so I can actually see the items travel. So at the moment we've got 4, and when the forestry coppers come down, that should turn to 11, because I think we had 7. So let's just sit here and wait for it for a sec. I was so sure the system was a little bit quicker. Ah. Now why haven't you done that? Let's do this. Put you in. Come on. Right, so that copper's in. Ah, okay. That is weird. I was doing this morning. No, I feel like an idiot because it didn't work. Oh, what the hell is up with this lag? Right, come on, there must be some ores around here somewhere. None of there. Or there. Come on. I'm gonna have to stop recording in a minute to find out what's going on. Right, this is really weird, guys. Right, maybe I can show you this down below. So we do that and that. Is that how it works? It must be the lag. But let's quickly pop down here. Right, so copper is... I'm sure that's copper, isn't it? Copper ore. So, thermal expansion ore, go in. Come on. Is that 59? Yep, so now this should go up to 11 stacks and 6. There you go. And if you pull it out, it's just going to be normal thermal expansion copper ore. So I'm not too sure why that barrel up there wasn't doing it. Maybe it didn't stay in the barrel long enough. I might have to look into that. But if we go back up, I'll quickly go through the rest of the... okay. Give me that. Stuff that's changed. I got my lube factory going, which doesn't seem to be able to keep up with all my machines. So I'll have to up that a bit. But yeah, I've got some red power going, because I realised in the other episodes that things were taking way too long to make, and I just needed some help, pretty much. But luckily there is we jump down here, you can see these engines, 7 of them, is powering that, which is nuts, I can't remember. Let's have a look. So some dyno something, rotary, where is it? Rotational dynamo, and it takes the rotational energy and produces RF, and it just pumps it all the way up there. So yeah, this is getting 652 ticks, which isn't too bad. It's actually pretty damn good, because if we come back to the top up here, you can see I've got 4 of these resonant energy cells, 50 million each, and whoa, why are your next output? Ah, okay, it's the lag. That's I don't understand why I'm lagging. Great, that's going to be doing that, so I'll wrap this up quite quick. So yeah, these filled up pretty much overnight, which is pretty cool. Got my assembly table here with, where is it? Oh man, this lag. A laser plus, which is quite expensive to make. It takes 4 normal lasers, a stack of glass, stack of redstone. Oh, actually, why don't we just do that? And a half stack of glowstone and a stack of golden kinesis pipe. And it took ages to craft. Probably about an hour, which is way too much. But yeah, got that going. Got a tesseract, and I've also got a ender quarry going at the moment. And my pipes are blocked. Nice. So if we do that, where does it say? Somewhere it says that it's blocked. Maybe here. I had this morning, where it told me that it had. I was looking at the wrong place. On the left, you can see stuffed items. And I think if I take some stuff out of here, that might. Or do I just click it? Oh crap! I did not want to do that. Come on. Right, where is that servo? Okay, I'll fix that in a sec. But yeah, that's the ender quarry pushing items down here. I'll do that. I think that's pretty much it in here. Oh yeah, when the pack updated, I lost all my rotary craft machines, so I had to recreate them 3 times because the coil, where's the coil? These coils have changed, and the ones I was using now have a power limit of 720 megajoules, and I didn't realize that, and I kept putting them down, and they kept exploding, and all my stuff exploded. So now I've got these ones, which is 240 terajoules, so that should last, I hope. What else? Let's have a look. Oops. Been through that, talked about that. Let's go look at the ender quarry quick. Lag. There it is. It's so nice. It's working away. There you can see the power consumption, and it is doing stuff, but you can't see it work because it replaces all the blocks that it digs with dirt. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Fairly pricey to make, especially the magic word, I think. And cute. Where is it? These. Just enchanted books, but yeah, It took me a while to do that. Come on. What else is there? I think that is it, really. Chillam's got some cool stuff going on. I saw his last episode with genetics, which looks pretty damn cool, so I want to get into that. We'll be fighting the Ender Dragon pretty soon too, so stay tuned for that, because it's going to be fun and interesting. We've put a cap on it, on the amount of gear, or the types of gear and swords and weapons we can use, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, what I'm going to be doing is all these seeds. I need these seeds. Definitely need to work on the lube production. Right, what was I going to work on? I was going to work on some genetic machines. And what else? Oh yeah, the dark. Let's get rid of that first. Is it deep dark? Yeah, this. I want to make this to go and have a look. Oops. Because that looked pretty cool from some videos I've seen. So we'll definitely do some recording on there. But yeah, that's it for now. I think the episode is probably overrun as well. So I'll say see you later for now, guys, and peace out.